everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andreea. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Paris, and in today's video I'm going to do an inspired Brigitte Bardot makeup look. Now listen, I don't look like Brigitte Bardot, but I got the marinière. I did my best with the hair, and then on the makeup I really gave everything. This video is in collaboration with Charlotte Tilbury, and I will share some new and exciting products from them. Now if you'd like to see how I've created this Brigitte Bardot look, then please keep on watching. I'm going to start with the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury, and the color I'm using is number 5, Neutral. This is very, very full coverage. Before this foundation, your skin must be really well moisturized. So I just take this foundation with a big brush. This is also very long-lasting foundation. And it's pretty matte, creates this really flawless base. You know what? The brush doesn't really work very well with this foundation. I'm gonna move on with the Beauty Blender. I think I like it more with the Beauty Blender. It's just faster. And this foundation is like making your skin looking flawless. Like, check this out. Nope. It's like I never had problems ever. Now I'll be using this concealer from Jouer. And I needed something that is slightly more salmon-y because I feel like I have really bad dark circles. Maybe it's just in my head because I didn't sleep well. I'll take the same beauty sponge. Yeah, definitely this color covers my dark circles much better. This is in Macaroon. Maybe it's actually not a good move to do my base first because I'm gonna do a pretty heavy eye makeup look. We'll see. We will see. A little bit of Laura Mercier powder with a good old Kokutan brush from Hakuhodo. This used to be my go-to brush for powder. Now we're going to frame the eyes by contouring the eyebrows. And as you guys know, eyebrows are the only line on the face that give you expression. So it's very important how you contour them. Charlotte Tilbury just launched new eyebrow products, and I'm very excited about them because they are bomb. The first product that I'm going to talk about is going to be this brow lift. This is a refillable triangular eyebrow pencil, and on one side you have the pencil that has that triangular shape. On the other side you have the spoolie, and then in the middle right here you've got this tiny little applicator that you could use right under your eyebrow to just frame the eyebrow. And this is so pretty in terms of color. Let me show you. Can you get me like a super close? You see? This is available in 5 different shades. I'm going to use the color light brown, and I'm going to take the cap on the other side because the spoolie is very useful. Let's fill in the brows. So with that thicker side, I just go on the body of the eyebrow just to fill in pretty much everywhere. Then with the spoolie, I spread the product to give it a very like powdery look. And then with the tip, I do these really fine light strokes to sort of imitate the hair. From the pictures, Brigitte Bardot had pretty strong eyebrows at some point. Not all the time. I saw some pictures with very, very thin eyebrows. You can totally see the difference in between the two eyebrows. This one is sad and very and depressed. This one is happy and lifted and rested. You know what I mean? Now let's take the product in the middle and get it right under the eyebrow. Another product that I wanted to use from the brow collection from Charlotte Tilbury is the Legendary Brow. And this is a tinted brow gel that, you guys, has the tiniest brush, which I believe it's perfect, especially if you have sparse brows, because it will coat the hair with the product and it will make it look like you have more hairs. This is available in 4 different colors. I want to make my eyebrows look a little bit darker, so I think I'm going to use the darkest color. Okay, I'm going to go straight into black brown. It deposits just enough product. You see how they already look a little bit darker? And it also gives it that 3D effect. Oh my god, these tiny little hairs on my head. Charlotte Tilbury also has this clear brow gel. It's called Brow Fix. And if you want, you could use this instead of the tinted brow gel. I think I'm good. It looks like they're lifted, nicely lifted. For those of you who are very, very precise when it comes to the eyebrows, Charlotte Tilbury also has this type, well, I don't know why I'm showing you all of them, this type of pencil. This is called Brow Cheat, and it's very similar with the Brow Lift. The difference is that the Brow Cheat, it's very, very tiny. It has that same triangular shape, but babe, can you get me like close? Look how tiny this is. This is available in 7 different shades. Now, let's compare the two, just so you understand. Brow Cheat and Brow Lift. Brow Cheat, I would say this is for people who are very, or not very, but like pretty skilled, because this has very, very tiny tip. If you have a steady hand, if you want to get really, really precise and create those like micro detailing brows, then this is your guy. If you're like, oh, I just want to fill in my eyebrows a little bit, you know, I don't want like something that's super crazy, then I would suggest you to go with the Brow Lift. Now I'm going to do the eye makeup, and I'll be using this Inglot eyeliner gel in number 77. This YouTube started with this product. It's such a great, super long lasting gel, but you guys, it's so hard to take it off. It's so hard to take it off. And if you have this and it got very dry, you can also find this gel from Inglot. It's called Duraline, and this will basically make the eyeliner gel come to life. So you just put 1 or 2 drops in there. I'll be using this tiny little brush from Spectrum Collection with Katie Jane Hughes in number 23. The top lash line. So Brigitte Bardot had different makeup looks, but today I'm gonna do that more intense eye look. So she definitely had a lot of black at the base of the lashes, and then she had that little flick. Basically from the end of the eye, from the last lash, I go up towards the end of my eyebrows, and I look straight in the mirror when I do this. eyeliner was quite thick at that time. One thing that I have noticed is that they wouldn't make this part of the eyeliner much thinner the way we do it nowadays, when we really try to get super thin and then a little bit thicker for the outer part of the eye. They would go like pretty thick on the beginning of the eye, and I try to imitate that. And then as you can see on the left eye, I've applied a little bit of that black on the waterline, but not like super heavy, because I think that back then they wouldn't have um, a pigment that is as strong as we have now. And then I'm gonna move on with the Charlotte Tilbury eye powder pencil in brown and get this at the base of the lower lashes, like so. Pretty heavy. You could really see that in some pictures she had brown and then black on the waterline. Now I'm going to take a small brush and smudge this. Not too far. And I'm going to insist in here on the inner corner because it looked to me like she's got pretty round shape. Now just what's left on this brush from the pencil, I'll get it in the crease. Just to define the crease a bit, but then I'm gonna move on with eyeshadow. Now for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna do a little mix between this palette from Too Faced, and I'm gonna be taking the darkest color, the matte one right here, and this very dark gray from the Charlotte Tilbury The Rock Cheek palette. This is a Refer 14 brush. I'm gonna focus this in the crease mostly, but I'm actually gonna apply it everywhere. It looked like she would apply a lot of dark eyeshadow right here on the inner corner. Again, it really depends on which picture you're looking at. For me, it's more like this picture. Although in this picture you cannot really see the flick, I know that this used to be her thing. Like for example, in this picture, it looks like she's got, you know, almost no eyebrows, but you could totally see the flick. I'm gonna curl the lashes and then apply 2 layers of this mascara from Gucci. In this picture right here, it looks like she's got a lot of mascara. Did you guys know that it was Brigitte Bardot who made Saint-Tropez very famous? It used to be just a very simple village in the south of France. It was definitely not a vacation destination. It was more like a fisherman kind of a village. But she used to love to go there. And funny how one person changed the whole system in that village. Now it's one of the main attractions in the south of France. Refer P24 brush, and I'll do a mixture between MAC Peaches and this color right here. It's from Jouer, and this is the blush duo. I'm using the color Embrace Me. Everywhere in the pictures it looks like she had this orange, peachy orange kind of cheeks, and her blush was very high. And a little bit on the nose. Actually, I'm not mad with this. I think it looks good. The lips look very, like check this out. The lips look very orangey, hydrated, glossy. But then in this picture, it looks very nude. very nude, and I think this is her signature lip. If you want to wear this nowadays, I suggest you to use this color. This literally works with everything, but especially a stronger eye. This is Happy Kiss from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a lipstick balm, and the color Pillow Talk really works with every single skin tone. But it does not work with the look, so I'm gonna take this off and get something that it's more Brigitte Bardot appropriate. Every time I go for a 60s look, I think this lipstick, it's always perfection. It's from Dose of Colors. It was in collaboration with Desi and Katie, and the color No Shade. Look at this. This is so Brigitte Bardot. Light, warm shade. This is very opaque, so I tap it and then I spread it with my finger. Oh, this is so Brigitte Bardot. It's a bit too matte for that time. Don't think they had anything like it. I'm gonna move on with a little bit of Kim K lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury, just for the shine. I don't think she had any contour, but I'm going to use a tiny little bit just to make my face a little bit slimmer. And I'll be using this palette from Kevin Aucoin, and I'll take the medium sculpting powder and apply a little bit higher, yeah, where I normally would. It never really seemed like she had like very polished hair. It was more rock and roll. I mean, it looks like she had a lot of hair. One of those ladies, you know? Alright guys, and this is my Brigitte Bardot inspired makeup look. Obviously, you know, I look nothing like her. And although I got my hair lighter, it's still not blonde yet. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out the description box for all the products that I was using in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Charlotte Tilbury, for partnering with me in this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!